Hi, my name is Ben Alexander and I have autism, and this video I'm just going to give you some life updates, about what's happening in my life and all the opportunities I got. So if you don't know who I am, I basically share my autistic story. I do movie reviews, motivational videos. I do a lot of fun stuff on this channel, so if you're interested, please subscribe, share this with your friends, and turn on your YouTube notifications. It goes a long way to help me grow in the algorithm so more people that have autism or want to learn more about autism can find my channel, and I would really appreciate that. So yeah, and especially of autistic people. I am one, obviously, and life's hard. I mean, it just one of those things that I keep coming back to is, yeah, I've been working a lot again. And I know I've been really bad at making videos for you guys. I mean, just, I don't know what to say. Just whenever, like I said, last year I tried writing stuff on a calendar, but I could never follow through it because I have other calendars that, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I have lots of different things going on in my life, and you only have so much energy and so much time. Those things go against you sometimes, and yeah. But it's not been all bad for me. It really hasn't. Last weekend I was in New York. Well, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I had some personal business to attend to, so that was fun. First time I've ever been to New York in my life, and yeah, I mean, so I guess I could kind of share what happened with the flying situation, because I flew from Columbus, Ohio, which is where I'm from, Marysville, Ohio, which is 30 minutes from Columbus, Ohio. So, so the company that I worked for, I signed an NDA, so I really can't say who the company is, but you know, they were able to, yeah, arrange rides for me. They helped me get to my destination, and yeah, so I didn't have to worry about where to park, you know, and all that stuff. It was nice because I had people come to my house, pick me up, drive me all the way to the airport, John Glenn International. So that was Thursday morning. And quite frankly, I was supposed to go in earlier at John Glenn, but my flight ended up getting canceled. So Delta Airlines, one from Columbus to New York, a straight shot, a direct flight, it got canceled. So we're like trying to scramble. What are we going to do? How am I going to get to New York, you know? So, and this is only my second time ever flying in my entire life, because I don't fly a lot. I've only flown, the first time I've flown in my life, I was like 22, 23 in Florida. So I was back in college when I did a Momentum trip, which is for like Christian broadcasting, because I went to Mount Vernon Nazarene University and made some connections there. So it was like a networking trip slash fun trip, because we had some fun at Universal, because it's where the conference was at, Universal Studios. So yeah, that's where the whole conference was. And after the conference, my aunt and uncle, who lived in Port Charlotte at the time, they're now in Ohio now, but at the time they were in Port Charlotte, Florida. They drove all the way across the state to come pick me up. It was a 4-hour drive there, 4-hour drive to their place. We ate lunch at Sarasota, Florida, and yeah, we had a good time. Yeah, we did a lot of fishing. swimming in the pool, fun stuff like Florida stuff. That's fun. Um, Watched the Fort Myers Mighty Muscles baseball game. But yeah, Florida is quite a fun place. It was very fun. I really enjoyed my time down there. Remember, I ate a really good ice cream shop that was dairy free. So yeah, that was my Florida trip. And then we came back home. So it was June when I came back home. So yeah, it was just such a fun trip. And yeah, the one from New York that I just recently did was um, for business, and it was very not stressful at all. It was not a very stressful trip, but I mean, sure, there was some stressful parts to it, but overall the trip worked smoothly. Um, I guess maybe the biggest stressor was my flight getting canceled from Delta, and I had to take a transfer flight. And I thought I had plenty of time. I was like, oh, I'm eating some food and all that stuff. And they switched the gate on me. My ticket said B-22, and it was in B-20. I heard it on the loudspeakers. Like, I was watching the Pirates play the Mets on opening day, which is ironic because later that night I went past the Mets Stadium. I'm a Pirates fan, so it was pretty ironic to, yeah, be watching that game. And then they're like, and then I heard on a loudspeaker saying, last call for Washington, D.C. flight, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, that's my flight. Why did they do this to me? So I had to go and run. I was running through the airport to just make it on time. And I made it on time, It was good that I made it on time because I honestly didn't expect that. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. I thought I was going to miss my flight, and it's like, oh no, this is bad. This is very, very, very bad. Yeah, that would have really destroyed my trip. That would have been a nightmare. But luckily, everything was fine. And we made it on the flight. Landed in Ronald Reagan Airport in Washington, D.C. D.C., I land and it's like, it's delayed 2 hours, which I had an hour between stops. So I said, I'll just eat some dinner in Washington, D.C. That's fine. I can make that work. And yeah, it was crazy. I ate at a place called Ben's Chili's. It was like, I got like a turkey dog with fries, and Ben's Allergy and Restaurant Reviews is my other channel I do. That's the channel I've mainly been focusing on, is that thing. I did an allergy and restaurant review about it. So that was fun that I was able to eat a restaurant named after myself. So yeah, it was a bunch of fun. Yeah, it reminded me of Skyline Chili. The chili isn't as sweet as Skyline is, but it's still really good. I thought it was really good food. And then after that, I walked around the DC airport and just explored, and then sat down and waited for my flight. And then my flight took a little bit longer to get because they were having problems in New York, according to American app, because we got on the American Airlines. That was the only flight they could get. I could get me to New York by tonight, Thursday. That was what I was thinking at the time. I was like, I got to get there tonight. And because obviously my business project was Friday. For all Friday, a good chunk of Friday was focused on that business project, and then yeah, it was the rest of the week. So yeah, I stayed at the Marriott Melville in Melville, New York. Yeah, so we got off at LaGuardia Airport, which I got to see. I got a window seat from DC to New York. I saw a glimpse of the Statue of Liberty. And it's like, I've never been to New York and I saw the Statue of Liberty. That was one of the things I wanted to see in New York. It's like, oh boy, I hope I can get to see the Statue of Liberty. And I saw a glimpse of it. I was like, oh wow, this is awesome. But I couldn't take a picture of it because the plane moved too fast. I'm like, dang it, I missed it. But it was still an awesome trip. It was really an awesome trip. And yeah, I mean, it took an hour to get to LaGuardia to my hotel in Melville. So it was quite a hike. I did not expect it to take that long, but it was cool. You know, I got to see New York. Quite frankly, I don't care if it's an hour drive or not. It's like, I've never been here before. It's like, I kind of want to take it all in and just look at New York and just look at things I've never seen before. And yeah, it was really nice. This is the farthest northeast I've been in my life. So, yeah. And man, I'd love to go back to New York City to just do more restaurant reviews and just be there. And yeah, and then so I got up Thursday, or spent Thursday, got situated in my hotel, slept the night, woke up Friday, and then did my business project, and then after business project, I ate food. The Golden Express Chinese restaurant in Melville. I walked literally it was a 13-minute walk from my hotel. It was like the easiest walk I've ever taken. It was very easy to get to the place. I was like, oh, that's good. It was very easy. So, yeah, no complaints about that either. And yeah, I mean, it was a good trip. And then I woke up at 5 o'clock because I had to leave my hotel room at 6 o'clock in the morning. And it didn't help me that 3 a.m. some guy was smoking in the hotel and the fire alarm went off. So I heard a like a fire alarm type of thing. Sorry if that was a weird fire alarm sound. But just imagine a fire alarm sound that's really loud at 3 in the morning when you're trying to sleep and know you have to get up at 5 o'clock. It's like, oh no, you have got to be kidding me. And yeah, it was just startling, and it's like, what is going on? Like, you know, you're getting back in the, like, what is going on? And then I was like, I better go out and check what this is. You know, part of me is like, is it a fire? Is it an armed shooter? Like, there's a hotel shooter, you know? I thought about that too, because it's like, you know, maybe they're trying to get people out before the gunman fires at more people, you know what I mean? Like, I was thinking that was a possibility too, but it was a false alarm. It was basically a guy smoking in the hotel, which I believe smoking's prohibited in hotels. It's like, and that's why. So yeah, it's just, that was just not fun either. But the hotel was actually really nice. I enjoyed the room, and I forgot my charger at home. I bought a charger at the Columbus airport, and that charger didn't work. And I'm like, oh no, are you kidding me? It was a specific charger for iPhone 17. And then I got the DoorDash app, had to Target to deliver stuff. And then Friday morning of my business project, I get the deodorant, and it just breaks on me. It's like, oh great, now I'm out of deodorant too. Are you kidding me? So I had to go to Target to buy deodorant and a or a phone charger. Tried a phone charger. It said USB-C because that's what the guy at the front desk told me to get. And the guy at the front desk on Thursday night helped me charge my phone. So my phone was charged for the next day, because I thought the one at Columbus Airport would have helped, but that thing was a piece of trash. I gave it to him and said, hey, if you need it, just take it. You know what I mean? If somebody else needs a charger, here you go. My complimentaries, basically. And then the third time I got the charger, I bought it at CVS, had it delivered. There's actually a guy named Jake. He's like one of their top-rated DoorDashers. he got it for me, and I tried this. I was like, please, this is the moment of truth, and it finally charged. So now I have a charger in the in my suitcase in case if anything happens. I always have scissors too, because if I buy clothes and I want to cut tags out of it, because they never cut the tags at the place. So that's what I bought scissors last September in Pittsburgh, because I bought stuff. I bought a Steelers jersey and a Steelers terrible towel to go to the Steelers game the next day. So yeah, so I was like, well, I don't have anything to cut the tags off, so I went to, I believe it was the Target in downtown Pittsburgh, to actually buy some scissors. And yeah, they got confiscated by TSA when in New York, so in RFK. So TSA was not bad in Columbus, very easy, but it took like 2 hours to get through TSA in New York. It was a nightmare to get through TSA. That was very bad, very bad. But yeah, so I landed in LaGuardia, and then RFK so there's 2 New York airports, and I was in both of them. So yeah, it was interesting. So, but yeah, I mean, it was a half an hour to RFK from my hotel, so it worked out. And I got on the flight back to Columbus. Everything was good. And yeah, so that was basically the trip. That was my trip, and that was the big thing that really happened between the last time I posted and now. And obviously, I'm filming this on Easter, so happy Easter to everyone who celebrates. Yeah, it's been busy. Like I said, I'm always busy, always tired. That's just life sometimes, and sometimes you got to persevere and try to see the brighter side, which is not always easy. So yeah, I'm just here, just trying to spread some positivity and joy despite all the difficulties of my life. But everybody has difficulties in their life, so yeah, I think that's really all I have to say. So that's been me in a nutshell. Again, like I said, I have such an erratic posting schedule with my second shift warehouse job that takes 10 plus hours. It's just so crazy. And normally the weekends I'm so wiped, but my birthday's coming up April 7th, so I'm like, all right, I think this is a great weekend to try to push through and work a little bit harder so I can get videos. And I'll have videos out Wednesday and Friday at 3 o'clock. They're movie reviews, so I have those things filmed, and we'll have movie reviews for you guys. So I'll give you guys some content for the next couple weeks. So yeah, that way, I could, try to do that too. So yeah, so that's all I gotta say. Happy Easter, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.